is projected that by 2050, Africa will have 1.3 billion mouths to feed. Feeding this population will require a business as usual model, one that integrates the best of traditional and conventional technologies, as well as tapping into the new emerging and advanced technologies. Importantly, these technologies will also have to take into consideration small-scale farmers and women who make 80% of the farming communities in Africa. In this presentation, I'm going to share with you the progress in commercialization and experimentation of biotech crops in Africa in 2013. Specifically, I'll look at adoption, impact, challenges, and future prospects. In 2013, 3 African countries, namely South Africa, Burkina Faso, and Sudan, grew biotech crops commercially. South Africa grew biotech cotton, maize, and soybean in a combined acreage of 2.85 million hectares. Burkina Faso had the second largest area under biotech crops in the continent. The country grew a total of 474,000 hectares. This is a sharp increase from the first initial acreage of 8,500 hectares in 2008, when the first commercial crop was grown in the country. Sudan grew 61,000 hectares, up from the 20,000 hectares that the country grew during its first year of commercialization in 2012. This is a threefold increase in adoption of biotech cotton. 7 other African countries, in addition to South Africa and Burkina Faso, conducted confined field trials in 2013 in readiness for commercialization in the near future. They are focusing on important food security crops, examples being banana, cassava, cowpea, sweet potato, and sorghum. Secondly, they are focusing on important traits that are priority for Africa, namely drought, nutrition deficiencies, and nitrogen use efficiency. Thirdly, these trials are occurring in all the 4 subregions: East, West, North, and South. Biotech crop benefits range from economic, social, and environmental benefits. Since 1997, when South Africa grew commercial crops for the first time, the accumulative economic benefits are in the range of $1.15 billion, and in 2012, the country realized $218 million. Burkina Faso's 5-year accumulative benefits are in the range of $187 million and $90 million in 2012 alone. In Sudan, a 37% reduction in crop production costs has been recorded, meaning that farmers are now starting to get additional profits and additional benefits from their crop. However, a number of challenges need to be addressed for African farmers to reap these benefits. The first one is the need for a science-based, cost-effective, and predictable regulatory process. Secondly, there's need for immense and sustained political goodwill to provide the confidence that is needed for the technology to thrive. Thirdly, and very importantly, there's need for sustained and appropriate communication with the society about all attributes of biotech crop. With the progress already discussed, I would say that the future is promising. We expect that more and more countries are going to commercialize biotech cotton in the next 3 years or so, learning from the experience of lead countries like Burkina Faso. Secondly, most of these food crops that are already in experimentation are showing very good progress, and we expect that in the next 5 years or so, there will be an additional food crop in the market. Lastly, there are a number of promising regional harmonization processes that are taking place in the region. An example being the COMESA Member States Regional Harmonization Process that is really looking at how best the countries can save on time, cost, and duplication in terms of the regulatory process of biotech crops. This will contribute to sharing of resources, sharing of expertise and experiences, thus helping more and more African countries to bring biotech products to farmers who need them most.